All right, technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Let me take this down.
Can you hear us?
I would say, was that
Yeah,
like a whole ass train I just heard?
yeah. That's
Oh, last train.
yeah. That's my complex. My complex is literally right next to a
Oh,
CSX
I was
line.
like, what
So
no trains over
I
here?
was like, damn, he got some
hey,
Travis
yo,
sound effects and shit. Damn.
nah, I
I'm thinking about
wish.
going to
I
get
need
my
I need to
translation.
give me a soundboard or something.
Okay. Bring mine while you're up. Oh, you done?
You got a regular one too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
need
just
a
tell the
spoon or
girls to
something?
do. You gotta go downstairs. That's why we got
I
kids.
see. I can't.
I mean, I got kids.
I can't.
They've been our kids all
No,
weekend,
listen,
right?
nothing.
Oh shit, we are live. The fuck?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Hey.
demonetized.
Still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go. So we can be ignorant for a little bit longer.
We didn't even know we was live, dude. Then
you gonna tell me I don't have to go get it? And now I got
no, tell the girls. Tell the girls to go get the tres leche.
Make up your damn mind.
Sorry, tell the girls to get the tres leche and our cookies and
Look,
cake.
look
and
what
all
I gotta
that
deal
stuff.
with, Mike. I gotta deal with a drunk cat woman.
Let me pull up the chat.
Who doesn't love a drunk kitty? Like,
Ooh.
That's very true. No true words have been said today.
I can tell you when she starts singing, then it's hard. It's really
I
hard. to
sound
love
just
her.
like a cat.
Yeah, she does.
oh well, nah. We can
Oh,
shut that
Lord.
down.
She ain't drunk, but when she drunk, Lord, let us.
When I'm drunk, I don't give a fuck about range. Fuck your range and fuck your eardrums.
Hey, LB.
Alright, this
My BFF is here.
this computer makes me want to flip this desk. God, I hate this
What type of
What's
internet you
wrong?
got?
Why you want to flip your desk?
Because he's all blurry.
Yeah.
I got Chrome, but the computer is a HP laptop from like 5 years ago with an AMD 123 processor.
How about
in
you
it
if you use
and 8 gigs of RAM.
StreamYard, it would do you some justice.
Yeah, it probably would.
Mm-hmm.
You need
so
some
should I
of the
get
graphics
StreamYard
card in there.
Yeah, if you get StreamYard,
exactly.
All you do is send us a link.
Yeah, with the shittiest
It
internet
puts everybody
connection,
in 720.
it makes everybody look like a fucking model, yo.
Oh well, I'm already late tonight, so we ain't gonna do all of that again. Yeah, I don't already.
What phone are you on? Oh, you on the computer?
I'm on my computer because
you look crispy.
Yeah, I got this this Logitech webcam that I have for like years. So I was
Did
like,
you get your hair
let me
done?
plug this shit back up.
You got your hair did.
Oh hell yeah, yeah! I got it all removed.
Y'all,
Yeah.
I'll go tell the girls. Let me go tell them.
I can go get a picture.
I even put a little Rogaine in my scalp earlier.
You did? How'd that work
Yeah.
out? Did it sting or was it just like chill?
Nah, I just felt
need
like
a
putting
spoon?
shaving cream in my
Uh-oh.
head.
You need a spoon, right?
Oh yeah. No, I can use my hands. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all are freaking right
That
now.
conversation
Oh, well.
right now.
I'm not doing this over. Yeah, excuse me. Stream chat. Y'all excuse me. I ain't ate all day. I'm hungry.
Nah, that's cool, man. Eat your food. Don't be sitting here starving on the stream, man. Like
I tell you,
that's the worst.
Yo, Mr.
Well,
Catwoman has been feeding us all
I'm
fucking
straight.
weekend. We're
I'm
gonna
straight
go to the
black.
States of Jamaica tomorrow.
I'm fucking making brownies
that's what's
upstairs right now.
Oh, brownie. That's so good right now.
I need to come to Orlando again because I want to go to Junior so bad.
And I'm glad
I
because
want to go.
and I'm glad because my girlfriend's niece is over here and she wanted to make brownies or whatever. So I was like, all right, I got her a box and I got me a box. And so somehow she read on the instructions, like, I don't know why. I should have been watching her when she did this, but instead of reading a fourth of a cup of vegetable oil, she poured 1 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. I'm just like, I go back upstairs because I'm getting ready to make mine. I'm like, where's the rest of the vegetable oil? She's like, it's gone. I'm like, The hell you made us go?
Did it give you the run?
Hey.
All that damn oil?
Hey, no, I ain't eating none of that. That's gonna be all her. She the one
Nah,
gonna be in the bathroom all night, not me.
have y'all seen the channel of the YouTube? It's a brother. It's like New Father Chronicles or something like that, and his kids made.
Yes, I love it.
You seen it?
You should see
Okay.
Yes,
His kids
I send his
made
videos
some
all
cake.
kinds of people. LaGuardia Cross.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Oh,
Yeah,
y'all
when his
just
kids
gonna
made-
eat, y'all just gonna do that ice cream like that?
This is
Man.
ice cream.
This is tres
Well,
leche.
leche.
LB, you
What's
got
that?
all that sweet delicious behind you, and you complaining about what we doing?
Man, I see popcorn all the time, every time. Look, I ain't stuck no popcorn right now.
The Baron getting chased by
finish the
popcorn
story
in
and
his
then we'll talk
dreams.
about the tres leche.
What is it again?
Tres leche.
What is that?
3 milk.
Shit I can't pronounce.
It's 3 milk cake.
Let
Let Tech King Mike finish his story. This is his stream.
Oh, look at El Jefe. His wife makes the best tres leche. Look, I would put hers against my girl that's Puerto Rican. She make a pretty good tres leche too.
Yo, but I would never dare make a tres leche. That's all Puerto Ricans. If you're not Puerto Rican, you should not be making a tres leche because they have that shit infused in their DNA. Then
Man, this
so weird.
conversation makes me want to install Duolingo again. Shit.
Right. I'm
what?
Tres leche is 3 milks.
That's
Thank
what-
you.
So I'm
Thank
gonna walk
you.
in someplace and say, "Look, can I have some 3 milks?"
no,
'Cause
you
I
say
can't
tres
Tres
leche,
leche.
and you don't walk into just know any place. You just go to a Hispanic store.
Yeah.
I know y'all eating it like it's good. I know that.
It's good as
It's
fuck.
fucking good, yeah. Anyways, so yes, you were talking about LaGuardia Cross.
Right. I had to go wash my hands real quick. So now I come back. Now that I'm done eating, let me go ahead and act like the bigger giant YouTubers. Now that I'm done eating, hey everybody, what's going on? It's your man Mike. Welcome to the stream Saturday night. We have Tech Ran in the building. We have Gadget Goddess and Catwoman in the building, and a Baron in the building, aka Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless in the building, and yeah, I'm good now. So what was I talking about? The LaGuardia Cross thing? Yeah, his kids made some cake, and they literally poured a whole thing of vegetable oil in the batter. So when the cake came out, it was all soggy and nasty and stuff. It just really didn't look right. It was really disgusting. Just and he had to take a bite of it for the fact that he didn't want his kids to be mad about him. But yeah, oh, Lord. Eric still going? Dang.
Yeah.
Damn.
For a second, I thought Eric slid in here real quick.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was like, who is he?
I was about to send him an invite, but I didn't know he was still going. My bad.
You can send him one.
Yeah, send the invite. He'll come on.
He'll come over
afterwards.
here.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought he was
come
just
on
doing a premiere.
He will
Look,
do the test.
LB looked like
Oh, yeah, the
LB
premiere.
looked like
What?
LB had that look on his face. I said I would send Eric a link, and you had that look on your face like
Oh, Eric lit that ass
Oh
up.
no! I was looking at somebody pulling up. They pulled up and pulled out and then pulled up again, and I'm like, I was looking. I got to keep an eye out. I'm about to close the store. This Chicago. Sometimes you gotta be on your toes.
Eat those.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
I heard in some parts of the country the cops was like, "Look, it's too goddamn hot outside, so save all the crime shit until Monday."
What about flan? No.
What?
Well,
Is that what you posted earlier? I thought that was your
Yeah.
area that happened.
I don't think it was Boston, but it was someplace in Massachusetts. Like it was kind of a joke, but it looked kind of serious because they was like, "Look, please halt all criminal activity until Monday. It's hot as soccer balls out there. It's too dangerous out here to be doing crime in this heat. Like, please wait until Monday."
Man, nah, I try not to be that person, but when I hear somebody from New York or something like that, like my friend called me today, and he was like, "Yeah, man, my girl bugging because she want me to go outside and do some stuff, but it's too hot out there, man. They got a heat warning up here." I was like, dang, man, how hot is it? He was like, man, it's like 91 degrees. I was just sitting on the phone like really? Y'all tripping out off of 91? Dang, man, it was like 105 here yesterday, but you know, hate it for you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, with me living in Ohio, like the way the temperature be up here, 91 is like torture. Like I can try and go through it, but it's literally like torture. But on the flip side, when I tell people it's only 40 degrees outside, they'd be like, how the hell do you survive? It's 40 degrees. That's so cold. I'm like, dude, it gets down to like -5. What are y'all talking about?
Right.
So
40 degrees is warm.
it's just the different parts of where you live.
Yeah. And then it's a different type of heat for some apparent reason. It's just a different type of heat. Like Vegas was a different type of cold. 40 degrees in Vegas is colder than 40 degrees here for some odd reason. I hated it out there.
I guess for me, all temperatures are relative in a way because I've been all over this country, so I done been where it feel like it's humid, but it's not. Feel like it's cold, but it's not. It's just it's all. And then my pops was in the military, so we moved like every 2 years. So my body never really adjusted to any particular climate.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's fucking gorgeous.
And
That's say what?
I said I don't know. It's the cold up here that I'm wearing old on. That I think this winter just about broke me. That when we hit that 50 below, that was just that's insane.
-50?
Y'all hit 50 below?
The wind chill.
That's when Jussie Smollett got attacked.
It was actually, I think it reached here in Chicago. It reached, what was it? An actual 31 or 40 below, and the wind chill was like 50 below.
And then that's on January 29th. That's when Jussie Smollett got attacked by the 2 MAGA hat guys.
Hush.
He was on the subway.
Hey, we ain't gonna mention that motherfucker's name no more.
And the fold is coming out tomorrow. Let's move on. Can we move on, please?
I believe you.
And
Hey, can we move on? Can we move on? What?
Let's be real.
Now, LaShawn, if I attack them, you know about it.
It'll be
speculation.
Moving right along.
Like he was attacked by a black man wearing a Skip Bayless mask.
No, he was attacked with somebody with baby powder on his face.
So I made a tweet about this earlier, but I legit think that if this Samsung Fold comes out, people are gonna be like intentionally trying to break it. Like they gonna be trying to stress test this phone to a point that phones ain't never been stress tested. You think it's coming out
this year?
It's coming out. They got it.
I'm coming out.
No, all right.
The world to know, got to let it show. No, let it fold.
I got half of mine. All right.
I
got half of mine to mute you.
I think it's coming out, but if it don't come out at the Unpacked event, then it won't come out this year.
Same one I got, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because what would be the point?
Exactly what mine was.
You know what I'm saying? Like it should be like, they announced at the Unpacked event like it's coming out next week, not like coming out 2 months from now.
Just don't do what Apple does.
Like
don't do the whole it's coming, but then it's not. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Oh wait, they're already kind of doing it. Never mind. It came and it went. So
I mean, just no company should do that.
Well, yeah, that's true. But still.
But yeah, I just I don't know. I'm so tired of flagship phone news and stuff. And then what's his name? Ice Universe came out and was like, oh, phones are gonna get even more expensive. And I'm just like, yeah, what's the news there? Like, phones been getting more and more expensive every year for like the past 5 years.
It's got to be a market reset coming though, because people are showing that they're not going to pay it. So it's got to, because some I think what was that, Lou from Unbox Therapy? He was saying how Apple just lost 20% of his customers.
It was 13%.
Was it 13%?
Yeah, because I was going to do a video on it, and I was just like, man, this is pointless, because I read the whole article, and like there's like a website that does like, they sell phones and they do trade-ins, and I guess like 38,000 people decided to go from iPhone to Samsung, but they didn't give the details on whether or not they were going from an older Apple device to a newer Samsung device, or if they were going from a new Apple device to a new Samsung device, or if they just had an Apple device and they just wanted something cheap. Like, it was no details in it. It was just like a raw number of
I looked at those.
X amount of people go to Samsung.
Right.
So I was like, well, hey, people switch phones every single year. So,
I think
I didn't see a huge deal with that.
I think if the carriers take away the next plan and the jump plans and stuff like that, then it'll reset. It'll go back to normal.
But they're not going to take that away.
Oh, they're not going to do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only way that a reset is coming, is if they took it away. That's the only way that we can see a reset, because otherwise it's gonna stay what it is. We're gonna keep on. Well, I ain't gonna say we, but people are gonna keep on going in the store, and they're gonna keep on just basically being told, yeah, your bill's just gonna go up $5, and then they're gonna walk out with a new phone. They don't care about $1,000 phone. All they care about is how much did my bill go up. That's it.
And for the carriers, it's a win-win, because a lot of people are thinking, well, how can a carrier just go ahead and loan out any old phone or put people on device payments? It's the simple fact that the minute you sign that the device payment plan, which is essentially a contract, they done already looped you in for the cost of the phone. And even if you don't pay, they just gonna write it off anyway and send it to a collection company, and a collection company gonna pay them something for that account, and they just gonna keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. And if you're a smart person, if you're a smart person and you don't really care about how it impacts you, all you got to do is just hold out for 7 years.
Yeah, but even then, like, there's only so many places you can go.
Right. But the thing is this, is that we're making it seem like it's easy for the average person to get, because you still, just say you wanted to get the Note 10. The average person still can't walk up to T-Mobile and say, hey, I want that on the jump plan and I want the Note 10. They got to go to a credit. They still got to go to a credit check. And even after that, you're still talking about a $500-600 deposit.
That's on T-Mobile.
You said what?
That's on T-Mobile, because I could tell you from experience, at one point, this is back when I was with Verizon, my credit was bad back then. I don't care about sharing details. I was in like the 500s or whatnot, like 510, 520 or whatever. I legit walked into in a Verizon. I was just trying to get just like a cheapo whatever at the time. They was like, oh, you can have the newest flagship. I'm like, yeah, right. They're like, all we need to see is your license. They looked at my license or whatever, and out of nowhere, they was like, hey, you can get the newest iPhone. You can get the newest Note. You can get the newest S9. You basically just had to never have gone delinquent with them before. But they was handing them phones out left and right. So,
but how many years ago was that?
What, year and a half ago?
Yeah, right. So that's at the point now that the phones have crossed that $1,000 threshold. There's no way for you to have that phone paid off in a reasonable amount of time. That's why they make you do the deposit now, You see what I'm saying?
But
So
because Verizon's still doing that. Because
Yeah, Verizon is still zero
I
down.
know for a fact. I'm not. Listen at me. I'm not gonna go into details about how I know. All I'm gonna say is that I know for a fact you can go into Verizon right now, and if they say, yeah, your credit is right here, but you know your credit score is not where they say, like just going off of what Trent said, if your credit score could be like a 500, and if Verizon says, oh, you good, you can get the most expensive iPhone they have, and all you got to do is pay the taxes on it and walk out and make the payments every month. They don't. Verizon and AT&T don't ask you for a deposit or any kind of down payment. T-Mobile and Sprint are the only ones that ask you for a down payment depending on how much the phone is. Everybody else just pay the taxes and walk out.
Exactly. Like I remember that S10 5G was coming out, and I was hype about that phone. And it was like all you got to pay is $87, and you can get the S10 5G.
Hey, I know.
Man, this dude. You saw it, Mike.
Yeah, I'm getting the notification too. I got it too, man. I've seen it myself.
I quit. Some people you just can't. Y'all call me a Samsung. Like that dude is a OnePlus. What we calling them? OnePlus goons?
OnePlus Warrior.
Is it a OnePlus Warrior?
No,
I thought that was a Huawei Warrior.
No, it's the Huawei Warriors. I don't know what you call the OnePlus.
princesses.
Huh? What'd you say, Kimmy?
They the OnePlus princesses.
Oh, well. Hey, well that's Android stud all the way. Cause that dude, he swear the cameras on that OnePlus 7 Pro is just the truth.
Hey, LaShawn said dumb plus.
Hey, LaShawn be going in on OnePlus, bro.
Oh Lord.
LaShawn be in everybody's stream. As soon as somebody say the word OnePlus, dumb plus. He be right.
Wow.
Oh man. I got to explain to Tanner what I meant. Tanner said I'll be through in a few, still chopping it up with easy. I said say less. He said the question, bro. Oh Lord. But nah, I don't. You know what, man? The OnePlus 7 Pro. I literally just talked about that today in a podcast. That phone is the most frustrating phone ever. It's really the most frustrating phone ever because you want to love it so bad, but then some of the stuff that happens to it or that you deal with, it's just like, bruh, like the phone is so smooth. It's such a nice phone. But then when you hold it next to another phone and you take a picture, it's just like, bruh, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves for selling this phone with that camera like that. And then telling everybody we're going to update it as we go.
In all fairness, you are using a Huawei device. It's on a whole nother level.
That shit is not killing no fucking Huawei phone. It might kill a Samsung, but it won't fucking kill Huawei, okay?
That shit on another level.
She is toasted.
Like you trying to put elementary kids up with high school kids in sports. That shit ain't the same.
It ain't even Samsung anymore. They act too much like Apple. They're Samsung.
They're using the same damn cameras on every phone.
Yeah.
This shit look good. We're gonna use it next year too.
Fuck sample.
We calling it sample because it's Apple and Samsung combined. It's sample.
Yeah.
You know what? That actually sounds kind of cool. It's sample. That's what we're gonna start calling these people. The sample people. Simple sample people.
Yeah. There's no other phone that exists except for Samsung and Apple.
For some people.
But people just get on my nerves now. Everybody and their mama gotta have the best phone. They gotta have the perfect phone. They gotta have the phone that the phone that take you out to eating dinner when it's over with. Like it's no such thing, man. Every phone is gonna have a caveat, but when you charge them the price OnePlus charging, and then you got the camera that they got on it. You can't tell somebody to take a picture and download something to edit it. It shouldn't have to take all of that when you're spending money on it.
Exactly. If I take 30 pictures with this phone, I gotta edit 25 of them. And this is the only phone that I can take the same exact picture. You know how you take the picture like right behind each other? Because a lot of times I'll quick shutter on the picture. I could take 3 pictures right behind each other, and all 3 of them have a different exposure.
You know what bothers me is how every time I switch to the wide angle camera, it don't even look the same. It looked like a whole new. I don't know. The colors be off and everything. It just don't even look right. What is this? What is TK?
I'm sorry. I should be able to take a picture and just post it. I shouldn't have to edit shit.
Especially if your fucking phone has Instagram already in the camera app, right, DK? Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, OnePlus ain't got that in the camera app already, did they? I didn't know that.
And that shit sucks.
She's still on Samsung.
Oh, I was gonna say Samsung is not that bad. I actually think, you know what? I actually think the wide angle camera on the S10 this year was actually really dope. It was a lot better than yeah, it was a lot better than OnePlus. That's all I can say. You got a Note 9, so it's close enough.
And
it's the same module.
You don't have wide angle?
No, it has the stupid wide where you have to take the picture and then go and turn it. It's not wide angle.
I don't have those kind of issues.
They definitely want you to flop your phone, turn here, turn there.
Come on over to the dark side.
I'm waiting for that.
Y'all look like y'all are just hilarious.
Look, it's just not fair because we know what we want, and they gotta give it to us.
They ain't got to give you shit.
Yes, they do. If I'm gonna spend my motherfucking money,
you still gonna buy it. That's
no.
You willing to spend for that shit?
They gonna return that shit in a heartbeat if it don't.
Look,
if the last note for me is the 9, then it fucking is.
The mid-grade phones are better than the fucking flagships. Let's be real.
They are.
Okay.
They are.
Yeah, well, Jay Will proving that with that A70 he got. That phone look nice.
But I need
nice.
Y'all don't kill me with the damn pen. Put the damn pen away. It's plastic shit.
Pen is life, man.
It's
pen is
plastic
life.
shit.
Pen is life.
It's not plastic.
It is plastic.
It's the software that comes with it too.
Look,
I can't get away from it.
This why we need y'all to have y'all own. This why we need y'all to have y'all own screen.
You'd be upset.
I want to get it.
You would say, "What the fuck has Samsung been doing to me all these years? Huawei got a real pen."
The nose pen.
Catwoman is struggling to form words, man.
It's hard.
She looked like she at the DUI checkpoint and she trying to explain her way out of a ticket.
Relationship.
If y'all been following Eric, Catwoman has been telling Samsung to dick her down for years, and it's just not gonna happen.
They only did it once, and it was for less than a month because then I was forced to.
My last Samsung was the fan edition, and I'm not going back.
Yeah, that was mine too. No, my favorite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the 7 was your favorite.
The 7. Yeah.
Hey, this is why we need y'all to have y'all own stream once a week because this is awesome. This is awesome.
Hey, but this is the one that few times you're gonna see them both in the same room.
Mr. Inevitable. There he is.
I can light his ass up too.
I might have to catch y'all later. I don't want no problem.
Damn, Blue Man Group. Shit.
She know where the bodies is buried. I don't want no problem.
No, he's not pink. He's purple. He like Barney over there, bitch. Somebody pinkish.
Thanos.
No, it's Barney.
Oh Lord.
See there? y'all start bringing up Barney and shit. Now y'all got kids crying.
I love you. You love me.
All right, let me go be a dad real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I just found
Oh
out that
my
the
God.
Pixel absolutely sucks for trying to get on a live stream, but we finally got it to work.
You got purple lights in your car?
Yeah, I just put the whole light system in the Tundra.
No, I'm just asking if you got purple lights. I didn't need to
Yeah,
know what.
well they do different colors. Like it does like 30 something colors.
Is the pepper.
Yeah, I'm putting some of them in my car tomorrow afternoon.
I got them under the truck, in the truck, under the dash. Yeah.
Is the pepper like?
Oh y'all drunk.
Babysitting tonight. I already know I'm babysitting.
You might have to pick up Mr. Catwoman for me.
This is bad.
I'm
Yeah, they lit.
Oh, God, please give me a baby.
I heard a simultaneous. Oh, what happened? I had walked away. What happened?
Yeah, Mike heard, give me a baby, and he was like, what?
I said, God.
Words you will never
Nah, I
hear.
would've got-
No.
I wouldn't have got this for you. I wouldn't have got this for you, TK. This is what I want to do.
Testing, testing, 1, 2.
Oh, Mr. Bonnet is in the house.
Yay!
Yes, you are. What's up, baby boo?
Yeah, full blown bonnet. Yeah. Would you look at that full blown bonnet? How the hell does this damn thing work? I don't even.
He got the gauntlet.
I'm so dead right now. That's
Shower cap and all.
Man, Mr. Cat, your wife is toasted, bro. She's toasted.
Well, yeah, she's gonna be really toasty because you know it's rough out here in these goddamn streets.
Oh.
You gotta fucking walk everywhere.
You want me to take your headache away? You need a.
I thought I had a driver, but the driver seems to be really worthless right about now.
Did you order a Uber?
Yo, no, that's my microphone.
Oh
Thank
no, I
you.
ain't ordering an Uber. Thank God I ain't have to do that.
Do.
Haley.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I
Oh,
seen
y'all,
that.
oh, y'all thought somebody was doing a home invasion? Y'all just started screaming like a motherfucker.
I seen it coming.
Y'all better get the strap. Y'all better have the strap available. Door open. They talking about no, that's the wrong move.
My fucking heart, man.
Hey, Mike, you're gonna have to GIF that, meme that, or something because that was classic right there.
Hey, I'm gonna go back and rewind this.
Yo, they both jumped out the seats. Yo,
Nah, I seen that coming. Look, when they went from they told me earlier, they was like, yeah, Mr. Catwoman gonna be back about like 9, maybe 10 o'clock. And then they came back and they was like, yeah, he said he not gonna be back till like another 6 or 7 hours. I was like, man, he gonna pop up and surprise him. I done did that move too many times. Baby, when you gonna be back home, man? You know how this road get, girl. I might be back in about 10 hours. I might not even make it back home tonight. And then next thing you know, I come through the front door. Oh my God, baby, you back home. You know, it's he ain't fooling nobody. Because I was thinking to myself, that didn't look like no kind of truck stop I've ever been in.
Hey,
we'll catch that.
She called me up before the live stream started for Eric, or I called her telling her that Eric was live streaming or something like that, and she was like, "Yeah, you're like 7 hours out," and I'm like, "How the hell am I 7 hours out?" See, the thing is, we got AT&T, so I put my location out there. So apparently my location was still pinging in fucking Lee, Florida. I was already in Ocala.
Hashtag AT&T. Yeah, I mean their service is like that too.
So just to let you know, so what I ended up doing was I turned off the location on my phone to make sure it wasn't going to ping. Because I think it's supposed to go on notifications supposed to go off once I get home.
He said,
but yeah,
budget Steph Curry.
That's
I just caught that.
He is budget Steph Curry. Everywhere I go, oh, he's like a little Steph Curry, and I'm like, fuck yo.
And Mike, I'll jump back in when I'm on my way back to the house now that I picked up my gummy bears. So I'll be jumping back in here shortly.
All right, bet.
Is LeBaron? Where's LeBaron?
Well, anyways,
I thought LeBaron.
I'll be gone.
Yo, I'm right here.
All right.
Yeah. LB stay in the background, man. He stay lurking.
Yo, Mike, if you ever want a good way to troll somebody, TK knows all the good ways to troll people.
What you mean? What happened?
Man, look, we was on the stream one night or whatever, right? And he was like, man, if you ever want to piss somebody off, fucking go to this site, put their address in, and the company will send them gummy bear dicks or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? Yep. He had the link to the site and everything, and I was just like, hell no, you could send somebody a bag of dicks and they're like full of gummy bear penises.
Oh, that's foul. That's foul.
Fucking shit had me dying laughing.
Oh no, why is it not working? Okay, cool. There it is. All right, cool.
Oh, shit, he kicked out. Where'd he go?
Nah, he said he coming back. He had he just got his gummy bear, so he finna go back to the house now. Cause I guess he got tired of looking like Thanos. I don't know what happened exactly.
Right. But nah, man, look, I'm telling you, all that shit with the phones where, you know, the photos, you got to edit them now and shit. Man, Instagrammers and creators did that shit because too many people come out talking about, oh, this is oversaturated. Oh, well, you know, I want to tweak this for Instagram. And then companies was like, all right, y'all can start tweaking the photos if you want. That's all you see on YouTube is how to make banger photos and shit instead of just taking a damn photo.
Man, I wish I never got into tech like I did, because I missed the days when a phone was a phone and I didn't think about the stuff that I think about now. Because now, being spoiled by Huawei phones, I do look at cameras more than I should. Now, I be thinking about stuff like speakers and things like that. I can't stand it, man. Can't stand it. Hey, I see you over there. I see you over there cheesing and looking happy because I'm talking good about Huawei. I see it.
I don't even look at cameras no more. The only two things I look at as far as the phone is the battery life and really just how it operates. You know, like as long as you don't freeze, as long as, you know, it ain't, you know, messed up in some sort of manufacturer's way, I don't even care anymore. Half of the people that got these flagship phones that's supposed to take good pictures don't even know basic photography, so they pictures be coming all drunk and look fucked up and shit. Yeah. Like they don't even be taking pictures like that. It's almost like they just, you know, they got these pro grade cameras and that's like, for me, I know some people are gonna argue with me against this, but I mean, pro mode is good if you doing pro stuff, but if you just pulling your phone out and just taking a photo, I don't really see why pro mode is such a big deal. But you know, like I said before, my big deal was don't sell people on the fact that you selling a phone that can replace a DSLR camera. Then people go out and buy the phone, and then you take that feature away. You know, that'd be like if you say you was gonna go get a charger or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Now imagine like you going to go get the charger and they say the charger got launch control in it, right? It's like a software thing. It's not hardware. It's all software. They're going to have launch control. It's going to help you do your 0 to 60 times and not spin the tires. You go buy the car and then 2 years later, even though you don't need launch control and it's not a feature that everybody uses, they come out with a firmware update that they push to your car and they say, we removing launch control because ain't nobody using launch control. That will piss you off. I got you. I can see it from that point of view. It's not always about what I think. But I don't know. I feel like Samsung cameras have never been the best to me. They've never been that good. They off and on with how they come out. But if you know a little bit about how to get the right lighting and stuff for a picture, it'll look all right. It'll look halfway decent. But
half of the people complaining about stuff on these phones, aka the tech gods and folks like that. What confuses me is how they bash phones like G8 or other devices. They kill them so bad, but it's like you're not gonna have that phone for more than 2 to 3 weeks, if that. So why are you so rough on it when you know that it's not for you, but it might be for somebody else? Somebody else might get that phone and love it, but you're making it seem like nobody should want this phone or should buy this phone. I hate it.
That's because most of the people reviewing phones are looking at phones like through the creator's eyes. Like everybody takes their phone and they put it up like everybody's going to be making YouTube videos. Everybody's going to be recording their daughter's dance recitals or whatever with like shallow depth of field and perfect lighting. And it's just like, no, it's a phone. It's more than a camera, but that's what like everybody cares about, is all about cameras. It's
a fan, bro.
That's the only thing, because every other phone, and I said this before, they take gaming phones, and be like, this is a trash phone because it has a bad camera. It's a fucking gaming phone. $400 gaming phone. Who cares?
That Red Magic 3 got a banging ass camera.
Yes, it does. But you're right. It shouldn't matter. If somebody's looking for a gaming phone, they shouldn't expect that the camera's going to be awesome too, right?
No, not necessarily.
It should be good enough.
If I
I'll be back, you guys.
Everything should work.
Okay.
Why you coming on here today?
But no, that's the way it goes. Like, don't nobody ever treat anything the way it's supposed to be. It's like everything either got to be a flagship or it's got to be all or nothing. And like, you know, don't nobody look at the phone for what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I done got to the point now where phones are starting to get boring to me. It's they just nothing is really standing out as like oh my god, I gotta have that or I gotta get that. Last phone that was like that for me was the P30, and I got it, and I'm content. Like I'm straight. I wanted this phone really bad, and I got it, and now I'm just kind of like, cool. I look at other phones now, and it's like, oh yeah, this device is about to come out.
Big house.
Right.
Big house.
The other issue is the reason why they kind of boring is because of the price. You know, like you go out, and I put this out there. I was like, look, man, how like with the Note 10, I called it a throwaway device because like literally 4 months from when it comes out, ain't nobody really even going to care about it. And it's like, you go buy this phone at $1,000 next year, $1,000 phone, people telling you it's crap, you need to move on. Like that's how bad it's gotten with phones and technology. Like who wants that?
Well, the crazy thing, well, not gonna say the crazy thing. I mean, I'm starting to feel it a little bit, but the thing that I don't understand, when did it become okay for these companies to charge all this money but continue to take so much stuff away? That's what's still,
when people started spending their money and being okay with it.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking new phones are now worth the same amount as the laptop.
If you're willing to spend the money, they're gonna keep jacking the price up.
Especially since you could pay it over time.
Think with your wallet.
Yo, fucking these companies are so happy that these phones are over $1,000 because that means that they stay longer with the carriers. And then they be trying to lock it with the carriers. And then even if they unlock it, most of the time you gotta change the firmware. But what kind of average person knows how to do that? Now they gotta do this whole rigmarole. Then they're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go on another cell phone plan with another carrier.
This is why I buy imports.
Good point.
I like how that was going on like this.
Yeah. I wanna answer.
Listen to us. Don't look at us.
No, but I want to answer Iconic. He said, but isn't that with anything tech related? It is, but the frequency at which we're replacing stuff has increased like all the way across the board, because it used to be where you would buy a new computer every 4 years, or you would buy a laptop every 3 years or whatever. And then same thing with phones. You would get another phone every 2 to 3 years. Then it turned into every 1 to 2 years. Now they pushing people to get new phones every 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then even after the 6 months, and I've seen it on Samsung, I've seen it on Apple. This is back when I had my iPhone XR.
Apple.
I had my iPhone XR. I had it for maybe about 3 months. And I started getting messages from Apple saying, hey, you can step up to the iPhone XS. I'm like, I didn't only had this phone for 3 months. And y'all already telling me to go ahead and trade this in and go get a whole nother phone? Like,
Yo, man.
that's the industry.
And they ain't even. You're right, Tech Rat. They're fucking telling you by messing up the software for the previous phone, so you gotta fucking upgrade, motherfuckers. Man, that's not fair. Like, you should be providing updates for something that's over $1,000 for at least good 4 to 5 years. Mira, coño, stop. She teases me so much, but she wasn't doing that before.
Yo, what up? Yeah,
What up, though?
She's used to wearing
What
the
up,
pants, so I'm wearing the pants tonight.
I'm wearing the shorts.
What the hell did I just walk into? Shit.
They lit, man. They real lit.
Man, I see. What's going on, Tech Brand?
Not much.
Up close and personal with Taylor. He's all up in the camera.
It's going
He's
through my
following our lead.
normal common sense breakdowns as usual.
Oh,
Y'all do know we can hear y'all.
Chin and up. That's it. Chin and up.
Y'all know we can hear y'all. They just over there talking like we can't hear them. Like, look at Taylor all up in the camera. He's all up in the camera. Like,
what the fuck?
You can see the whites of his eyes and
I was
everything.
like, yo, he came through like Mr. Cat.
Oh,
Did.
I felt racist at that moment because you're not supposed to be. Yeah, it's not right to be scared of black people, right?
You looked over there, you saw a black man, you was like, oh!
Because I'm like, I was calling my daughter to bring her phone so I could track Mr. Catwoman and see where he's at.
She being stalkerish.
Yeah. Well, they stalk each other. My daughters, or our daughters and him, they stalk each other.
They've been our daughters all weekend.
Yeah.
I'll just let you know. We've been the lesbian couple out with the kids.
Oh my God, we have to tell them what happened at Bravo.
Now.
Oh my God! So there was this couple. It was like a double date, right? They were eating food, and then they were leaving. They were being loud and just acting like they were gonna fight each other.
We met each other on Craigslist. That's what they told us.
They said we met each other on Craigslist, and then I said that's all right. We met each other on Plenty of Fish. And they said, go ahead now.
Damn.
Which is funny because we were my twin sister, who is an actual lesbian, was nowhere to be found, which probably that story would have been more believable because she over there with her mohawk and everything.
Y'all
We got a lot of crazy stories. Sorry.
It's every time we're together. It's just these crazy damn stories.
What is the drink for tonight, ladies? I mean, what's in the
It's
cup?
called Deep Eddie.
Yeah, I got the peach one, the tea one, then added watermelon, soda, and then added 2 of these beers to it. So I got a mix.
You added 2 beers.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
And I would say I'm not drunk, but when Mr. Catwoman was looking for his baby oil, I was trying to help him find it, and then I fell right into the.
I heard you, bro. You said baby oil.
Well, you know, after you take it back, you got the baby oil. And I finally cleaned the room.
Stop.
So he couldn't find it.
Stop.
That was.
But anyways, I fell on the hamper and broke that shit. I gotta go get it. Haley, can you bring the hamper so I can show everybody how busted it is?
Catwoman, you drunk as
I'll be
fuck.
right back.
Catwoman, you drunk.
I'm trying to stop it.
Sounds
I'm trying.
Jimmy, you gotta go tackle her right now.
I can't.
God damn.
Save her from herself.
She gonna regret all of this shit tomorrow.
It's too far gone.
I was trying to help him find the baby oil. I was like, whoa.
I fell right into the hampers, all broken.
Oh, hamper, look at that motherfucker. Goddamn.
Hey, man.
Hi, guys.
Look like
Hi,
an Indian,
guys.
right, look like an Indian stormtrooper in this motherfucker.
God damn.
Let's go right in this.
Whole thing. Stuff in the harbor there.
Hey, don't worry
It's
about
all
it.
right.
Y'all
I still got like 5 other hampers. And the other ones that I have are collapsible. So they stack down. That was my last one that doesn't stack, so it's fine. I was looking for a reason to get it to throw it away anyway.
I quit. Damn it, I quit.
That bitch
all because you was trying to help somebody find some fucking
Everybody
baby
pull
oil.
out a look. Iconic said pour out a little liquor for
Oh,
the
hey, spectacular gadget. Oh, no, I didn't want water. Just
You
like
need
ice.
water. Drink the water.
No, I only wanted
Drink
ice.
the damn water.
Looked at her. That shit was funny.
And then when I put in the ice, you could bring me water.
We're not having any more.
No, I need it.
No, you don't.
I gotta finish this. I don't want to waste
Drink
it.
the water, Anime. Anime, drink the damn water.
Give me it.
Y'all see what I got to deal with?
She elbowed me.
I got to sleep with this motherfucker tonight. I'm just saying.
Watch me wake up in the middle of the night and then both Kimmy and Mr. Catwoman are downstairs running away from my ass.
Let us pray.
Mr. Catwoman.
Well, not everybody can handle my singing.
Oh, I'm telling you, when she drunk, it's not the caliber of singing you get when she's sober.
But my lyrics are off the chain though, right? I could
No,
I could
they're
probably fucking rap if I had a
No,
good
no,
beat.
no, stop. Okay, let's move on to another topic. Can we move on? Somebody help me, please. Help me, please. Lord,
I
help me.
don't know what to move on to. I'm fucking lost in this goddamn conversation.
It's my stream and I'm lost.
Ew.
It's my channel and I'm lost. Hey, look,
knows
Armadillo
what
Tech said he want in too. I can't nah.
Yo,
Armadillo Tech, you cool, but I can't do you and Catwoman right now. I can't do him and Catwoman.
Yeah,
I ain't did shit. Like I've been drinking, but I'm okay. You know,
They don't always happen how
Oh,
you
shit.
ask.
Hey.
And it's easy to
all right, this train has officially fallen off the tracks and it ain't no getting back on.
Dead on.
I'm
I'm about to kick y'all out.
keep about to kick us out the stream. Shut the fuck up.
I don't want to leave.
Oh, shit.
He about to give us the damn boot because your ass singing. Be quiet.
Look, Iconic said
I'm
without a guy.
I'm not singing. I'm talking softly.
No.
With rhythm.
That's like saying farts or whispers from your asshole. We not doing it.
They are if you have the right spray.
Nope.
Oh
I
my
know.
god.
Can we move on, please?
Yes, we can.
All right. There's a new Blade coming out. Shit.
A Blade? A DTE?
Oh, I thought he meant like Wesley Snipes.
Oh,
No,
Did you even
there's a
say
new
Wesley
Blade
Snipes?
coming out, but it's a different actor. It's gonna be Marshall Ali, that dude that was in Luke Cage.
Oh, talking about Buddy from The Wire.
Yeah, he gonna be playing his Blade.
Oh, that should
Terrence
be dope.
Howard?
That should be dope.
No,
No.
Oh.
No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You played Luke Cage?
no. Remember the
Sorry,
dude
you
who played
said
his
The Wire, and
Cottonmouth
I thought
in
Terrence Howard.
in
Lord,
Luke Cage?
Somebody tell me they feel my pain right now.
Wait, I don't know his name. What's the guy's name?
What'd you say Tech Brown was who?
It's how the fuck you say this? Here, I'll just put it. I'll put it in the chat. Fuck
Yeah,
shit. Y'all done got me fucked up, man. God damn.
Money Mike, you okay, Money Mike, man?
I'm
Where the hell
I'm
did
The
that?
Purple Man group is back.
The
There,
Purple
it's,
Man
it's
is
in the
back?
chat. It's
Oh,
in the chat.
okay.
Shit.
I know you
Were they
talking
gay?
about- Okay.
No, they weren't.
I'm
I
just
seen
I'm
them
just
live.
here.
Look at the chat, Catwoman.
Hey, look at you in your pajamas.
Up top.
Oh, you
Catwoman
guys
said.
need to hug. It's the first time you guys are meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move out the way.
Hug each other. That's weird.
Hug each other.
I hug her.
Oh, wait.
Look at Tana. Tana looking all hard.
Why Tana look hard?
Yeah.
You better stop
Yeah.
giving birth there, Tana.
Yeah.
What?
He always
It's
got to give a
going-
stank face for everything.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. What is going on?
Right. That's why I'm looking like that.
What has happened?
Did
Oh,
Mr.
no, I'm trying to
Catwoman
hear what's going on here.
Mr. Catwoman came in his dun-dun-duns?
No, he ain't got no dun-dun-dun on. He got on basketball shorts. What are you talking about?
That nigga got on a motherfucking Rubens and some chinchilla slippers.
He's chilling.
He came in
He
with
got on a
he came,
black shirt and some basketball shorts. What are y'all talking about?
You want to dress him up?
he came in with the Hugh Hefner. He came in with the Hugh Hefner robe.
Right,
Oh,
TJ.
Yo, Hugh Hefner robe and the cigar. What's up, ladies?
Yeah.
He's scared the shit out of that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
But anyways, I'm gonna have some chicken.
He's going to have his chicken now. He told y'all he was having chicken with
we brought
cookies
them
and what
lasagna.
else?
That's code name. That's code word for pussy. Yeah.
And
Say
No,
what?
I don't do none of that type of stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm just saying, like, people like to drink milk like
Y'all
this.
got it, man. Y'all got it. I'm just gonna kick back
like
and
to
listen.
drink milk like this and
I got it.
then,
I'm just gonna kick back and listen. I'm good. Y'all
Damn.
got it all.
Damn, man, you done lost your stream, bro.
Bruh, I lost my stream the minute I agreed to bring them on. After I seen how.
Yeah, we're not gonna get invited back because of your ass. I'm gonna just let you know that. Look, I can come back. You can bring me back by myself when I'm at home.
I know we're not representing women very well right now. I'm sorry. y'all.
We don't do this weed
Oh,
shit. We don't. You can be your own drunk person right now, and be my own intoxicated person right now.
wait. Did my daughter really?
Oh,
take my
wow.
drink from me?
Mhm.
Look
Damn,
at you,
what-
damn incognito. What's going on in your back?
Oh.
What is going on right now? I can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
man.
Alan, I was the same way. TK, where are you at? He over there
Wait.
incognito.
He's
All
at
right,
TK's
all right.
garage. Don't
Oh,
you
he's in the
see?
garage.
look.
I'm sorry.
Shifting
right here.
gears.
I'm
Shifting
right here.
gears.
Please.
You a
Shit.
silhouette, motherfucker. Like, get it together.
He's at the
Just-
strip club right now.
Hey,
He's getting ready to do his dance. He's
Shifting
behind one of
gears.
those things.
Shifting
Okay,
gears.
let him take over his stream again.
Mike,
okay?
Mike, what happened to your phone, man? What happened to the Axon M?
He murdered
It won't
it.
cut on.
He
It won't
farted
cut
on
on
it?
anymore.
Or did he whisper it through his asshole?
What the hell? Hey, listen. All right. This is how we finna do this. If there's two people in the picture, y'all got to be quiet. That's how we gonna do this. Y'all got to be quiet.
Okay, talk.
You can't talk about her when you just as bad. So
Okay. She said she gonna bend out of the picture so I can talk. Shoot
okay.
that ass
all
back
right.
up. All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna behave.
I hope
can't speak
I hope
for her.
nobody.
At least he didn't call
I
us
hope
drunk
nobody-
bitches. Thank you, Armadillo.
I hope nobody's kids are watching right now. I hope nobody's kids are watching.
Hell no.
No kids. This is
I hope my little sister's
Grown
not
folks.
watching.
I already
Oh,
sent
wow.
TJ upstairs.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to get your little sister with my daughter.
no, we don't.
Yeah.
We need to get you under control.
I need to send a text to my little sister. Do
I'll
not
go get
go
it
on
for
my
you, boy.
channel right now. Do not, for the love of God, for the love of all things holy, do not let mom let you get on YouTube right now. Please don't. Hey, please stay off. But nah, my Axon M will not cut on anymore. It literally just will not cut on. I had the thing plugged up to the charger for a whole day, and it still would not cut on. So I don't know.
You gotta try to hold both volume buttons up and down and the power button for like about 60 seconds straight, and that'll put it into fast boot mode on ZTEs, and then you can just plug in the charger and it'll reboot. I had mine do that too.
Oh well, all right. Hold on then. So do it live over here then. All right. So do I need to plug it up while I do this, or just hold everything down?
Nah, you should be able to just if it's not dead, if it just went to sleep, Yeah, you might want to plug it in just in case it's dead.
Man, they got real quiet in here.
I muted the mic. I muted the mic. I got to mute the mic because she over here with baby oil, so I'm not even touching this conversation.
Oh wow!
She went and got the baby oil. Oh my god!
She said I was flaking.
Da-da-da-da.
God damn.
Next thing you know, she can be like, "Let's go on the slip and
I
slide."
don't need none. I don't need none. I'm good.
Yo, this I can't. It's not what
I said I was muting it. I was muting it. I'm behaving over here.
This is mutiny.
So
Mike gonna be like, "Yo, why is Johnson and Johnson hitting me up for a sponsorship? Why is yo? Why is I can't even remember the name of the toy company. Why is this toy company hitting me up with a sponsorship? What's going on?"
So
y'all and they ain't no better in the chat. They ain't no better in the chat. All y'all
Right.
horrible. All y'all are horrible people. Just a bunch of heathens. That's all y'all are.
In
Bunch
all
of heathens.
fairness, it's almost 11 o'clock. The kids should be asleep.
Oh yeah, well, I ain't worried about that no more.
Hey, tell that to my kids. Shit.
Yeah, the kids should be asleep, and it is making kids time. So anytime between 10 to 4 in the morning is the only people that should be watching this are future kids.
Oh wow, they shouldn't be
Oh
watching.
Lord.
They should be swimming.
So did
Wow.
anybody come up on any good Prime Day deals?
Man, Prime Day is trash.
Yo, except for everybody, I didn't see. You know what? I didn't see
Shout out to the
anybody.
West Coast. Ashley said it's too early there. So
I just can't. I didn't. I wanted to see somebody that we all know that got that 99% off on one of those $2,000 cameras. That's what I wanted to see. Somebody that got one of them. Yo, that's what.
If
And
I'd
you know
known
what?
about that, if I'd have known about that, I'd have got about 3 of the A7 IIIs, sold 2 of them.
Of course.
3. I'd have at $14 a piece. I'd have bought every single one of them. I'd have overdrafted my account. I
Yo.
wouldn't
See the way my bank account set up, I can't overdraft because I ain't got nothing to overdraft.
I would have made the bougiest, trashiest video walking around with 12 goddamn cameras. I have a camera angle every second. A7 III underneath A7 III.
Look, it's been a video like this right here. This is an A7 III. This is also an A7 III.
This one's an A7 III.
Yup.
and Trent could be like, and the ball cam is sponsored by
A7 III. I'd have been trolling the fuck out of people and shit. Because that's all they ever do to us. Oh, look at me and my $6,000 setup that I use to make videos that I'm making zero money on. Like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, look at my $16,000 red camera.
I'm gonna ask a serious question, and I ain't trying to be funny, but do y'all think they could get away with the stuff they do if they were in certain areas of the country? Because I don't think they could be outside shooting a phone on the grass while holding a camera this big that probably costs about $10,000. You don't think anybody gonna run up on them and just be like, "Hey, what you got there? What you got there?"
Oh, it depends on where they at.
That's what I'm saying.
But when you like some of these motherfuckers that got fucking mini mansions and shit, you don't know where the fuck they at. They could be recording in a different part of their yard, and you thinking they out at the park or somewhere or some shit.
Right.
Like, cause I had got into an argument with somebody online because I was trying to get this lens or whatever, right? And I was trying to find a lens that, I didn't have to spend like $1,500 on because I'm broke or whatever, right? Like shit like that happens. Ain't nobody got $1,400 fucking dollars for a lens of shallow depth of field. And they was like, oh, well, all you have to do is just get a really long lens. And I'm like, motherfucker, I don't live in a mansion. I can't go fucking set up my camera on one end of the room and go walk fucking 20 goddamn yards to the other side of the living room. Like, my shit is small. Like, I'm looking for something that, you know, fits that. But a lot of times these motherfuckers fit into that category where they have big ass fucking rooms, big ass fucking houses, so they can make shit look a certain type of way. And no, you're not gonna see nobody out in the fucking hood with a goddamn red camera and shit trying to make some goddamn phone videos.
I feel like I can't speak for a lot of folks, but I know for me, I hate the struggle of focusing myself on the camera, and then because the camera's so old, I start backing up a certain amount of feet because I want to get like the right shot or whatever, and then like the camera's not focused anymore, so then I end up doing this number right here, like trying to focus the camera from a distance, and I can't actually touch the button. So what I do is I'll be grabbing a little sword y'all be seeing in the videos. I put it in the sheath because I don't want to mess the camera up, and then I just stand from a distance and just hold the button down like this, and then I done been caught a couple times looking ignorant trying to do it, but you know it still don't come out half the time like I wanted to, so it's just aggravating.
So what you need to do is go find you a used Canon SL2 because it's got Wi-Fi built into it, and Canon has one of the best apps that you can put on the phone, and you can control everything from your phone. So you can literally set up your camera, connect it to the Wi-Fi of your phone, walk away 20 feet, and you can control everything. You can control the exposure, shutter speed, ISO, autofocus, all of that straight from your phone. You don't have to be right up on it.
Oh, well, all right, then in that case, that just okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, like trust me, it is so much better. Like you'll look at that shit like, damn, how did I live before this?
Tanner, what do you shoot with? You shoot with your phones, or what do you shoot with?
Yeah, I shoot my phones, either my iPhone or my S9 Plus. That's pretty much it. So basically, I try to shoot in the daytime. At nighttime, I just focus on the light of it, so the focus will look right.
Right. This is completely off of the subject of tech, but I rocked with your line. It looks pretty fresh. It's kind of
appreciate it.
I wish I went to the barbershop today myself, but I didn't.
Gratitude, my dude. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, Miss Catwoman, I see y'all are muted. Are y'all okay over there? Are y'all finally passing out? What's going on? She looking at the camera like she about to pass out, but she muted. So I'm trying to make sure they're all right.
Boy, you better start. Go ahead. Anyway.
Man, it looked like she was trying to sing a Little Mermaid under the sea.
Bruh. I don't know what she was doing earlier, but she just kept going. She just kept going. I was like, bruh, what are you even singing right now? Can't even understand.
She probably hashtag under the desk. Where's the Catwoman? I had to mute it. She had to mute it.
Oh,
ruined it.
Fucking guy.
I'm about to end the stream. Y'all have a good night.
God damn.
Not like that.
Man, I came on. I was like, what the fuck did I just stop walking into? Shit.
Yeah. And then again, okay, keep it back. So all right. So I see how they're doing it now. I see how they're doing it. Gadget Goddess is running the show, and Tech Valor is just there.
Oh,
that's what
wow.
it looks like. Really? Now they're gone. Now they are just gone.
Uh-oh, there they are.
Oh, okay, they're back. All right, cool.
Reconnect.
Reconnect.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom and came back and reconnected.
I helped her.
God damn.
Wow.
With reconnecting.
Pause.
Oh, man.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all are a trip. Man.
Somebody needs to drop that Nelly that it's getting hot in here.
No, ain't none of that. It's just confusing. That's all.
What's confusing? She was sitting here. I went to the bathroom.
Okay.
She was sitting here.
So
Y'all can-
I know y'all tired of talking about it, but I'm gonna bring it back up because I like to bother y'all. Note 10. Note 10.
Yo, LeBaron about to jump back in the call with his Dunkers on. Yeah.
He'll be heard.
What?
He heard.
What about the Note
The
10?
bat symbol just went up.
Where's my
That big
motherfucking
S
radio?
just showed up in the sky for his ass. Here I come.
Y'all, we're gonna have to have somebody monitoring the StreamYards on Wednesday because I was in the chat firing y'all up before y'all sent me the link. Because when I heard Catwoman say, "I'm so tired of people saying Note 10. I'm so tired of hearing about fold." I was just in the car, fold.
It's so fucking annoying. I can't hear about that damn fucking shit, man.
I would start recording stuff.
If I hear it one more time, my eyes are gonna roll all the way to the back of my head and it's gonna stay there.
Galaxy Fold.
Man, I will say it again. Fuck that phone.
Oh, wow.
Capital
Oh
F.
man.
And then a little F after that.
Phone is
Not a capital.
Oh, that's right.
He said,
Mike, you literally have
it's a
so
fucking
many.
fold.
You have so many good gifs that you're going to be able to get out of this stream.
No,
It's
because
not
you
even
can't
funny.
hear gifts. You can't hear gifts. But I'm sure
You ain't gotta hear it.
Brand is gonna
You ain't
love
gotta-
to zoom
you-
in.
you
'cause
ain't
that's
gotta
what
hear-
just zooming
you ain't
in on
gotta-
people, checking out their nose hairs and everything.
You ain't got to hear the gif of y'all jumping up out of y'all seats like Jesus came through the door.
Oh,
Oh, y'all are thumbnail.
that was fucking scary, man.
Ooh, that was priceless.
Oh, you guys want to hear a story?
I hesitate, but yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead and say that. Hold on. I want to hear what you had to say first. You said what killed you? Because he can tell
It was
stories today.
the fact that he was in the house. I'm looking at his camera feed like that don't look like no truck stop. And then I seen the ceiling above him, and I was like, he in the house. And then when y'all said his name and I heard the echo, I was like, why y'all so that's how I knew y'all was messed up. Because I heard the echo over here, and I was
Well,
like,
if
oh,
you
he
had
in the
been in
house.
this room, the way this house is set up, there's a lot you can't hear outside the walls of the room you're in.
Yeah, you can.
Y'all got a
This
two
guy-
story or
Yeah,
a
two.
one story?
Two story.
Oh, y'all got money. Orlando ain't cheap.
We know
Two
we live in
story.
a Popka.
Oh, okay. Well, it's fine then. A Popka is
So
different.
you guys ready for my story?
Oh hell.
Yes.
I'm
yes,
scared
go ahead
of
with
the
your
story. I'm
story.
gonna tell you that before
I
she
told you the
starts.
story already.
And you tell me stories all the time, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So, as y'all know, my daughter took away my drink from me, right? So, I went to go get it back. And she's like, your daddy said you're not allowed to drink for another hour. And I said, what? You fucking said what? And I picked up the cup. I'm going to go talk to his ass. So, I go downstairs. And he's heating the food in the microwave. I go and I put the cup inside to get ice. And he's like, oh, you getting some more water? I'm like, yeah, I'm getting some more water. Then I go back upstairs. He can't see the cup. So I go
You know he coming to get that shit in a minute, right?
And
Because he
then-
watching the stream.
And then Haley
She done
says,
told on herself.
and then Haley says, did he tell you you can't have it? I said, no, he told me to drink it quickly. And I come back and him fucking drink this shit again.
Like he won't be here in 5 minutes to come relinquish that damn cup out of hand.
Nah, he's too busy eating. I'm playing
Y'all,
video games.
y'all are a trip. Y'all are a trip. That's all I can say.
No, we're not gonna do the y'all thing now. I'm drinking too, but I mean, I think I'm holding it a little more together than this one over here to my left.
Lial.
A little
Put the
bit.
W in there. Liawl. Lol. All right, you can mute us.
Help me. No, don't mute us. I'm gonna mute you. Okay?
How? You gonna gag me?
Yes.
That won't work. I'll just hum.
Look, Tickle and Mama says you are fucked up. She spread that shit out for you.
Yo,
You see that? She spread it out for you.
When Tekla and Mama and I hung out in Massachusetts,
You weren't this fucked
Yo,
up.
I wasn't fucked up at all. We had so much fun. So
Look,
she could only
She is
imagine.
known as one drop. See? You know how you
Yeah,
are.
he knows. He knows.
I didn't know it was that
Catwoman is on the verge of, as Irish people would say, fucked. You were fucked up. Fucked.
With a G and H. Fucked up.
Sound like
Catwoman is on that. She I can't even think of where it came from. She on that Leroy Jenkins right now, boy. She said, "Ooh, Eric streaming and Mike streaming tonight."
Heard the whole thing tonight.
Yeah, that tonight.
Okay, I'm fucking worried. You done heard the story. I thought he was listening.
You know he listened. I knew he would listen.
No, I didn't think he was. I thought he was playing the video game.
Yeah, okay. He came in the house knowing you were fucked up. You didn't think he was listening. But hey Tanner, how you doing?
Huh? Hey, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? I don't know what the fuck is in that cup.
Who told you?
Yeah,
It's vodka
and beer
and beer.
and watermelon soda.
God
Nice.
damn. A boiler maker. Man.
Shout out to
Y'all
the
got
mosquito that bit me on the ass today.
Shout out to the rubbing alcohol that took away.
Catwoman, you're not Irish? You sure you're not Irish?
Wait, no, hold on. Pause.
My
pause.
ancestors probably got raped by some Irish. Probably, maybe, yeah.
Pause.
you
Pause.
say?
We not finna just pass over what was just said, because I swear if I heard it right, bruh. Kimmy, you said the mosquito bit you on the booty, and then Tech Valor said, shout out to the rubbing alcohol. What
It took
happened?
the itch away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bit on the ass. We went swimming this morning, like after we drank and had pizza and shit.
You gotta be careful down there in Florida. The mosquitoes got that Zika shit.
Okay.
Guy at that TV, just tell the story.
I figured I catch some sun before I got in the water because they were already in the water. So I sat out for a little bit, got a little bit of sun, and so my ass is itching. And I was like, "Oh shit, you done bit me on the ass." So I jumped in the pool, but by the time I got back to the house, I had been scratching my ass so much that the mosquito bite had gotten big. So I was just like, "Fuck this! I need alcohol." She gave me rubbing alcohol, and I didn't itch the rest of the night.
Yeah. The redness was so big I could see it without my glasses.
Sound like
Oh,
Forrest
damn.
Gump. It bit me right on the buttocks. Bit me right on the buttocks.
It did.
The telematics of the stream has just gone up. Like the viewership just went from like wherever it was times 10. Just went what?
Really, how many people are in the stream right now?
We got 29 people. Thank y'all for being here and surviving all of this. Thank you.
Make sure y'all are
This is-
subscribed to Tech King Mike's channel. Don't just be here visiting
I
on some.
apologize for getting Catwoman drunk. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
No, we
It's all
need to
good.
see Catwoman like this. This is great.
Yeah, y'all are enjoying yourselves. This is awesome. We love this.
Yeah.
We seeing y'all in y'all natural element.
You said
Wait, what the fuck did Gina just say? Y'all just wait. She'll be taking off her bra soon.
Oh wow.
Well, she already see me naked, so I can walk around naked.
Oh shit, here we go.
Not here, not on the screen.
No,
All
not on the
right.
street. I wouldn't do on the street.
All right. There it is. There it is. And
Hey, TK is wanted. That's why he hiding Genosis.
I'm what? I'm right here. It's just dark in the club. I ain't hiding. I'm right here.
He on the run. Look, every week we have somebody on the run. TK is this week. LeBaron ain't here. So we got TK on the run.
Listen. North Carolina is so paranoid about real gummy bears and real stuff. You have
Listen, TK, your purple is turned to blue. They can pull you over for that shit right now. Like you got the blue lights. Like that shit looks blue.
Well, my license plate let me get away with that anyway.
He was tired of being called Thong.
Who? What?
Thanos.
Oh, that's why you changed it to blue?
Yeah.
It looks blue now.
what is going on?
Yo, this is like the weirdest stream I've been on.
The only reason why we can bogart y'all is because my mic is so good.
And
No,
the other
'cause
thing
according
is,
to
I want to apologize to anybody that I've sent videos and shit from this weekend because
according
it's been
to
like this all weekend.
according to El Jefe, he's been kicked out of worse. So I'm just trying to figure out
Or
how.
worse?
He's been kicked out of worse.
Oh shit. That's Mike, because he's so nice. He's so giving and patient.
He know you drunk.
He's like Jesus. Love is kind, love is patient.
Love for you is drunk right now.
Jesus was never drunk, okay?
Let us pray. Heavenly Father. Oh God.
Where's
Yeah, I hope you can walk. I can't be carrying you around this motherfucker.
Nah, you can't.
On fours like the last time, or just walk on my butt.
Oh, you getting some Spanish there?
Esta
She
pasando.
said, "Walk on my butt." Holy shit!
Yeah, she did that last night. She went out of the room in all fours. She came back on her butt, and I was like, "How did you do
Está
that?"
pasándola muy bien con tu amiga. Sí, muy bien. Check for your needs. Muy bien.
Check for your needs, Sucia.
No.
See.
I clean my room.
Oh, both of y'all speak Spanish? Oh Lord.
No, not at all. I know bad words.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She's not fluent. She's flute. I'm flute. She flute in Spanish.
I know how to say one phrase in Spanish. Well, a couple of phrases. But
Yeah, you got to know the good ones.
Let's hear it.
oh well, so see, the phrase that I learned was I was working at McDonald's in high school, and there was this there's a Spanish dude that worked there. I don't know what specific it was, but there was a chick who I thought was like kind of cute, and I had asked him like to teach me some stuff to say to her, and so he told me to say "Yo tango el diablo en es pantalones." So I walked up.
Diarrhea.
So I walked up. Well, according to him, after the fact, because I walked up to her and I said it, and she smacked me. And then I walked back to him and I was like, "Bro, what did you tell me to say?" And he was like, "You have a." And he said it with the accent and everything. He was like, "You have a devil in your pants," and I was like,
It might
Okay.
mean you're also gay too.
"Oh well, I
Like you
just
need
I
a
don't say
prostate
it
exam
anymore.
real bad.
I don't say it anymore." So that's all that matters.
Except for today.
Man, no hablo español. That's the only thing.
No, hablo.
You don't pronounce
All I
the
know.
hablo.
Hablo.
Oh God.
No habla.
With the hot breath.
Habla.
Hey, look, every single person that ever tried to talk Spanish to me, as soon as I said that, they shut right the fuck up. And they was like,
They were
I'm
like,
gone.
we ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, mission accomplished.
They were like, moving right along.
We will no longer try and get into the military
You that
base.
same motherfucker was like, hola. Hola.
Yeah, I'm the same motherfucker that says Jesus instead of Jesus.
Oh.
He was supposed
We
to
had
come
an
back
attorney
and-
in the office that did that. He was like, does anybody have the Jesus file? And I was like, the Jesus? The Jesus file? Did you say the Jesus? Oh.
All right.
When your PS clear.
So
Oh, okay.
let's go back to tech for a second. What do you guys think about the Mickey Mouse iPhone cameras?
You mean the NIU?
I'm sticking with these.
You said the NIU.
NIU?
Because I don't think it's going to improve the actual camera performance at all. It's just going to give you something different to look at.
We got a wide angle lens now.
Shit.
All it's gonna do is give motherfuckers a whole nother challenging way to do shot on iPhone. That's all it's gonna do. Like, you know, like no one really gives a shit about wide angle cameras. That's of the normal majority. The only fuckers that care about wide angle cameras are like video people and maybe somebody that
Instagrammers
wants to capture some shit. Yeah, like for Instagram, but nobody care about that shit.
I just don't know. I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think it could be the best wide angle camera that we've ever seen on a smartphone. It's not gonna matter. iOS is just to the point.
Said give him good night mode. I'm like, night mode ain't coming to iPhone for a minute.
Nah. But when it does come, best believe when it does come,
it'll be
when
great.
it does come, it's gonna be great, and they're gonna say that they have the best in the industry, leading. You know, they're gonna be best.
What's gonna piss me off is they're gonna fucking get up there on stage and talk about how they fucking made it 0.002 millimeters thinner.
That shit kills me. I don't mind thickness to my phone, really. Give me a big battery.
Like, think about that. We're not measuring in millimeters anymore. We're measuring in hundredths of a fucking millimeter.
Yeah.
Hundredths.
Yeah. Yeah. Big facts. Big facts. Not what it used to be. That's all.
Like,
what the fuck are we at now?
Give me a thick, big battery.
Or what the fuck did they say last year where they were like, oh, it's 26 grams lighter? Like 26 grams. You can't even fucking detect 26 goddamn grams. That's like a sheet of fucking paper.
Damn.
I'm trying to see who the fuck is walking around with pain in their wrist because their goddamn phone weighs 26 more grams than someone else's phone.
Yo, I saw that today. I saw that on the video today. I was looking at a OnePlus video, and Buddy was talking about the size of the phone, and he was talking about fatigue from holding it. And I was like, man, if you get fatigued from holding the phone, like just stop. Just give up and just sit down and just be quiet for the rest of the year. Just don't even say anything. If you get fatigued from holding a phone, it's not that serious.
And they must have the most severe advanced fucking form of arthritis that I've ever fucking seen. You can't hold a phone that don't even weigh a pound.
You get fatigued from holding the phone. It happens. You can get fatigued from holding the phone. So, well, guys, we're gonna have to go ahead on and shut this down for the night because the Oracle just got home. So,
Oracle said it's time to go.
Yeah. She gonna hit you with that pretzel figure 4 leg lock, and it's gonna be over.
Chill out.
Hey. Hi guys. Hi guys.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Tell Miss Catwoman to please find her way to the bed and don't fall on the way there.
I'll make it happen. She's probably back there now. I'm gonna just tell her to stay.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all jumping on. Everybody in the stream, thanks for watching. I see Tana is muted, so he will probably just fall out with everybody else. But all right, guys, y'all have a good night, and we will catch y'all later.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Good night, y'all.
Good night. Yeah, guys, you got your hands full. Have fun with